should definitely be sponsoring me at this point, but that's all right. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Nika of Traveling with Nika, and I am back with another video. And this is going to be a video that you guys actually asked me for on Instagram. I basically put up a poll to ask you guys if you wanted me to do a video on some of like my travel essentials and basically do like an Amazon travel essentials haul, and I'm here to fulfill that request, okay? Amazon should definitely be sponsoring me at this point, but that's all right because now your girl actually has an Amazon storefront. I would be linking all of these different travel items I'm going to be talking about in today's video, and I would love your support if you use the links that are going to be in the description box, because I would be able to earn a small commissions, and I would see that as an additional thank you from you guys for supporting the TWN platform. So let's get into today's video. So one of the first things that I want to talk about is this carbon monoxide detector. I got this from Amazon, and I literally got this within the last year when I started to see more articles popping up about people unfortunately passing away from carbon monoxide poisoning. So I purchased this device on Amazon. It's very simple and easy to use. It can definitely save your life when you are going to be traveling. And plug this in when you're at your hotel, villa, Airbnb, whatever it may be, but I highly recommend this from a safety perspective when you are traveling. So the next thing that I want to talk about is actually my travel jewelry box. So it's very well organized. And it is super compact, and you can definitely fit a lot of the different jewelry that you may have when you are going to be traveling, and it's easy to organize as well. You can literally put the things how you wish. I have like a bunch of different earrings, bracelets, even my rings lined out here, watches, necklaces, etc. So I highly recommend this very simple travel jewelry box to keep all of your jewelry all organized on your travels. The next thing that I want to talk about is actually compression socks. So if you guys have been following me, you already know I'm a big fan of using compression socks on my long haul flights to basically reduce the risk of blood clots and increase my blood circulation when I'm going to be traveling and being on the plane for a long time. This has always been a travel essential for me, and I would not travel without it. I purchased a pack on Amazon that has like I think it's about 4 or 5 different pairs. All of this is going to be in my Amazon storefront, so you would be able to purchase them yourself as well. The next thing that I want to talk about is actually my footrest. And I love using this because I'm not always going to be able to fly business class. Sometimes your girl be in economy, and that's all right because I'm going to save my coins. So having this footrest helps me to elevate my feet when I'm going to be traveling on my long haul flights. You literally would just put it over the tray table and it comes down behind the seat. You are able to make adjustments on both sides to have it at the right, height for your feet. And it just helps you to give a little stretch and give a little elevation when you are going to be sitting on your flight. But don't forget to get up and walk as well, even though you may have your footrest. But I highly recommend this. The next thing that I want to talk about is these mini perfume bottles where you can literally use your larger perfume bottles and create these little mini sprays where you can easily travel with them. And yes, this is one of my favorite perfumes, y'all. Okay, like this is one of the coolest things that you can get for traveling with your perfumes. Avoid all the hassle of thinking about the size of your perfumes being maybe too large to carry in a carry-on and all of that, and just literally order yourself some of these. It actually works super easy. So like at the bottom you would see that there's like a little opening there, but obviously it doesn't leak. So you would take the perfume that you want to use, take off like the cover, and you will literally put this on top of it and squeeze until you can see that it's filled up. So I recently refilled this before my upcoming trips, so it still has a good amount here. But this is really great to use, especially when you're going to be packing light, but you still want to travel with your perfumes. So these two safety items are definitely a must-have for me when I am traveling solo, especially this is a door lock and this is a door alarm, and I purchased them together on Amazon. And it's definitely super easy to use when you are traveling. You can use this to put additional locks on your door for your hotel room, for example, and this can go under your door, and it obviously comes with an alarm. So if someone is trying to come into your room, it will sound off, and it's definitely super loud. The next thing that I want to talk about is actually this bag organizer. So I purchased this, I think sometime last year, for my large Telfar bag because I felt like I needed something to help organize all the things that I'm going to be traveling with. So this has a bunch of different pockets and compartments, as you can see here. It also has pockets and things inside as well to help your bag be organized, especially when you're going to be traveling for a long period of time. If you have a large personal item like my Telfar that I carry with me, you definitely want something like this. I actually purchased like the extra large, but I think a large would also work really good if you have the large Telfar. But large or extra large, you can definitely keep yourself organized with using this purse organizer. This is one of the best electronics that I've purchased when it comes to traveling, because you know, when you are traveling, you have so many different things to charge, especially my Apple devices. I have an Apple Watch. You can literally charge it right here. This would be for my phone, and then this would be for AirPods. For the AirPods, you can't have like, I think the first or the second generation. It has to be maybe like the Pros or something like that. So definitely check to see if your AirPods are compatible. But even if it's not, just being able to charge two devices on one thing is definitely amazing, and less cards that you're going to have to bring with you when you are traveling. The other cool thing is that it is collapsible as well. So let's say you're just charging your phone here and that's the only charger that you want to use. You can just have it closed down like this and rest your phone on the top, and your phone will begin to charge. And it comes with a, a card as well that you would obviously have to plug in, charge the 3 different devices. The next thing that I want to talk about is Apple AirTags. So y'all already know I love using my Apple AirTags to be able to track my luggage. I highly recommend at least having one for each luggage. So you should probably try to purchase at least 2 or a 4-pack if you want to be able to track additional luggage or items when you are traveling. I know people who have also put their Apple AirTags in like their purses, for example. So it's definitely up to you, but Apple AirTags are a must. But it's actually one of my favorite things that I've gotten this year. And this is like the Banknote Album. It's basically like a currency album. And y'all, if you are a collector of currency, you need this. You need this, okay? I have so much different currency that I've collected over the years of me traveling. And this is just the perfect way for me to memorize all of my different travels to all these different countries and destinations. So I highly, highly, highly recommend. It has so many different pages, and it just helps me to be able to reflect easily on all the different places that I've been able to travel to, and thank God for those experiences. The next thing that I want to talk about is these rain ponchos. So I actually had to use this on one of my recent trips in 2023, and I definitely would not be traveling to certain destinations without this going forward. These rain ponchos definitely come in super handy when you are going to be traveling to destinations where the weather changes up super quickly, or where it just may be raining a lot. So definitely purchase you a pack of these to keep handy for your travels. The next thing that I want to talk about is actually my portable charger. So this is one of my favorite things to travel with, because it keeps my devices powered up. I can get multiple charges with it. Already includes the different plugs. So this is like for my Apple iPhone, and it also has a USB-C plug as well. You can charge it with, you can actually charge the device directly into a USB port, so you don't necessarily need a wall plug to be able to charge this device. I never travel without this. And this is actually a backup portable charger that I always use. And this one, you do have to make sure that you have the necessary plugs that you would need to plug into the ports to charge your devices. But I always take this with me as well as a backup when this one does die, but this is my go-to for sure. The one that I have linked in my Amazon storefront is an upgraded version of this. So I highly recommend getting you one of these for sure, and even the double pack with these to keep as a backup for your travel. So the next thing that I want to talk about is actually laundry bags, and this is a pack of 2. This comes in super handy when I am going to be traveling for like more than a week, and I may want to do laundry while I'm traveling, or even if I'm not able to do laundry, I have suitcases where there are 2 sides. So if I literally fill up one of these with all of my dirty clothing, I could literally just start putting things in here and putting it on one side of the suitcase to help me to separate my clean clothing from my dirty clothing. My packing cubes. So I have had these packing cubes for quite a number of years. And it really depends on how I'm packing. I don't always use packing cubes, but when I do use them, it's to pack strategically. So you can definitely grab yourself some packing cubes. It comes with multiple different pieces where you'll also be able to have like a shoe bag that you can use to help separate your shoes when you are packing your clothing. Larger sizes, smaller sizes, all of those things to help you stay organized with your packing. I absolutely love using this one because the plugs are already built in and you basically would just control it using these. And you can pop out the applicable chargers. And it does have a guide for the different countries or the regions where these travel adapters would work. I highly recommend that you get one of these for sure because you are going to need it for when you are going to be traveling to international destinations. Do not pull up to the people in country thinking that they're gonna have the same plugs as the US, for example, if that's where you live, okay? Do not do that. The next thing that I want to talk about is my luggage scale. So this is definitely an ever faithful and a must have travel essential when you are packing, especially for y'all overpackers. You need to get you a luggage scale. It works so easily. All you would have to do is literally put this around where you're going to be, where you hold your bag at the top basically, and you can hook it on like this. And then you would do this to weigh your luggage. And it's very accurate. I definitely give myself at least about 2 to 3 pounds of leeway. Having this scale has definitely saved me so much money from paying overweight fees, okay? Because you don't want to overpack and then have to pay overweight fees or have to be shifting around things at the airport at the last minute when you are trying to get through your travel day. So I highly recommend getting yourself a portable luggage scale to travel with. And last but not least, I'll be showing you guys my water shoes, and you need water shoes. If you're going to be doing any type of water related activity, water shoes are a must have, and I always pack these with me as well when I'm going to be traveling. I forgot it on my last trip though. One of my last trips, I forgot them and I was not pleased. So do not be like me and stay organized by bringing your water shoes when you know that you are planning to do water type activities. And I honestly only forgot them because I originally did not plan to do that tour. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it or not. I ended up doing it, but I did not have the water shoes, but they are definitely highly recommended. I've used them on multiple other trips where water activities are involved. So that's all I have for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Amazon travel essentials haul for all of the things that I use for my travels to make myself be safe, comfortable, organized, and well equipped for my travels. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment if you're going to be purchasing anything. Don't forget to check out the description box for the links for all of these items, and you would be supporting my channel by purchasing via my link. Thank you guys so much, and see y'all on the next video. Bye.